Hello, it's another one of those June days where it's freezing cold, hence the big cosy jumper. Something really wrong about wearing a big jumper when you know it's June. Anyway, it's that time again where I need to make some more energy balls. I find myself sort of struggling to know what to snack on, so it's good just to have them in the fridge and then I don't need to think what to have, just have one of them and I know that they're good for me. So today I fancy making some fruity ones rather than, I normally go for like chocolatey and nutty ones with like cocoa powder and peanut butter and nuts and stuff. So today I thought I would dig out some dried mango that I've got and use it up because it has gone way past being able to eat it properly because it is so dried. It's a bit old. So what I've done is put some in a bowl with some boiling water and just let it soak. It looks disgusting. I'm going to just drain it though and put it in as the base for my energy balls. I'll turn the camera around, show you what else I've dug out. Just picked out some ingredients. I just make them up as I go along. So basically you just want a mixture that will squeeze together into a ball once you've blended it. So add more dry ingredients or wet ingredients as appropriate. This is how the mango looks. I put it in some boiling water for about an hour maybe even more than that. And I've drained it, but there is still a bit of liquid coming out of it, but that's okay because I usually find that I need some extra liquid in energy balls to make them clump together and not be too dry. You can use coconut oil, but I do find that makes them feel a bit greasy to eat, which I don't like. So I'm going to use the dried mango and I'm going to use coconut as well because I think coconut and mango together are going to be the perfect flavour combination. And I'm going to put porridge oats in, which are always the base, a good base of energy balls. I'm going to use some cashew nuts, which should go nice and creamy and sort of a cakey, flavoury texture. I'm going to use some flax seeds, also known as linseeds. These are magic little seeds and they're so good for you. They're better to eat them ground up in some way because if you eat them whole, they just tend to go through your body whole and you don't manage to get out all the nutrients from them. I've got some ground seeds here. I think this is a mixture of seeds. I think there's maybe sunflower pumpkin seeds in there as well, and I get bags of this from, I think it's Lidl that I get them in, or Aldi, can't remember which, but I did get some the other day and they've got some sort of fruity bits in them as well, so that would be nice, like dried cranberries or something. So I'm going to put some of them in just for some extra goodness. And I've dug out some nut butters. Now I wouldn't put peanut butter in this because it's got such a strong flavour. I don't want it to overpower the balls. I love peanut butter, but it's just not the right one for these. So I've dug out some almond butter, which I don't think it's not got a strong taste, which is what I want. And I've got this other jar which I've dug out and it's just seed butter. So I'm just going to add some of that in just to use it up because it's not one I particularly enjoy eating just as it is. I do like nut butters with chunks of apple, it's really tasty, or banana, but peanut butter would be my top choice for that too. And I think I'll add in some chia seeds just for some extra goodness, and if it needs it, or I might just do it anyway, I might just add in a chewy date. These are enormous, so they're really juicy, so I might just add one of them in first and give it a good chop up to get it all, or a good blitz to get it all chopped up. And I'm just going to sort of put the ingredients in by eye and see how it comes together. I'm now happy with the texture. I've gone from adding more wet stuff in to more dry stuff in, and finally getting it to a texture that I think is good. I'm going to make them more on the wet side rather than on the dry side, because quite a lot of the time I find that after they've been in the fridge for a week or so they do get quite dry, so I don't want them to dry out too much. I've got a bowl of desiccated coconut here. I'm going to rub them in that, roll them in that. You can roll them in anything you want, chopped nuts, ground almonds, seeds, whatever. So I'm going to use this. I think I've got a little sesame seed in there. So I'm just going to roll my balls up and pop them into a little dish that I can then put in the fridge for them to harden up. Right, that's all my mixture used up. I used the ground seeds to roll the last few in just for a little change, but I think they look really good. I'm going to pop them in the fridge. I would leave them in the fridge for about half an hour just to set and harden up a little bit before I eat them. I'm going to pop out and do a little bit of gardening now, and maybe have one of these later on for a snack.
We got time on our side. We're in a state of home. I need you on my fire. I want you to know that every time you're away, I long for you so much I can find my way. We got everything here, at least to stay alive. And the time that we share makes it all worthwhile. Got this place on our own. Do you feel that we got something strong? And I saw you walking the line, and the truth may come as a...
I've actually started a little crochet project. I kept saying that I wanted to do something but wasn't sure what. If you've been watching me for a while, you know I've managed to get my hands on loads of neon yarn. It's very, very bright, and I'm not quite sure I'm ready for that much brightness in my house yet, but I thought if I teamed it up with a pale yarn and worked them together, it would make it less in your face. And I just thought I'd start off with something small, so I'm doing a crocheted granny stripe cushion cover. So I might put this on a cushion that's in my bedroom. It does already have a cushion cover on it, but it's really bad. It like fits so badly. It's a handmade crochet one by me, but I made it years ago, and I don't think I made it for the actual cushion pad that's inside it. So yeah, the fluffy yarn there just tones the brightness down a bit, which is really nice. And I've just dug out everything bright. I've gone through a lot of little scraps that I've got as well, and things I've received in swaps, pulled out anything really bright, and I've just been adding it in. I'm doing just one row of each colour. There will be duplicates in there as well, but that's fine, I don't mind that. Because certain, like I've got loads of pink, but maybe not so many green or whatever, so the same green might appear a few times or whatever, but I don't mind that. And I'm using some of the speckled yarns as well, which I think are really nice. What is that? It's not a fly, I thought it was a fly, just a bit of leaf or something. I was crocheting outside the other day, which was really nice. So yeah, that's how far I've got. I haven't actually worked on it for a few days now, but I might get back to it soon. I needed to weave in all my ends. I try and do that as I go. I got interrupted there, but I was just saying that I'll probably try and weave the ends in. I won't leave them all till the end of the project because I hate weaving in ends. It's super boring, and I'd rather do a small amount a couple of times rather than them all at once. When I weave my ends in, what I really like using is these curved needles. I do stock these in my shop. You will get 2 needles. I've got various metallic colours, so you'll just get a random 2 colours, and they come in a really handy little tin, which is great for storing stitch markers and anything small like needles. For some reason the curved tip just seems to make it a lot easier. It's really nice to use. So yeah, so I'll show you those. And another little plug, I just want to let you know that I have rose gold crochet hooks in my shop if you are needing hooks, or if you'd like to learn, or these would make a lovely gift for someone. If you wanted to put together a little crafting pack, you could get a budget bag and some hooks and stitch markers and stuff for someone who crochets. But these are really nice set that are in my shop now.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, down with my own doubts. Be free with me. Be free. Be free with me. Be free. Not looking back, eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde, a classic cliche. We're on the run, this is what we waited for.
Hello, I thought I'd better show my face. I haven't shown my face on my vlogs for ages, but I've had a flurry of new followers last month, so thought you might like to see the face behind the voice. So yeah, I got a load of new followers, and I looked into the analytics on YouTube, and it showed that a lot of the new followers had come across from a video that had been suggested to them underneath one of Kate from the last Homely Houses videos. You know, underneath like this video there'll be other things saying you might like this. So I was one of those videos. So if you've come over from there, hello, thank you and welcome. And if you haven't heard of Kate, then do go over there and check her out, because she has such a nice YouTube channel. It's just so lovely to watch. Her channel's called The Last Homely House. So yeah, this is me. It's a Saturday. I've been up ridiculously early today because a workman was supposed to be coming and he cancelled at literally the last minute. Said he had van trouble, so yeah, bit dubious, but I'm really annoyed I haven't been up early on a Saturday morning, so didn't know what to do with myself. So I came out to the sewing room. I'd had to have some bags already cut out, ready to finish, so I finished them, just finished them now. It's about 11 o'clock, so I think I'm going to go and have a wee snack, a wee bit of a Levinses. Got some blueberries to use up, so I'm thinking of making some blueberry muffins, so that would be nice. And I have no idea what to do with the rest of my day. It's really windy. Apparently the winds are coming over from Florida. I don't like to think what that is doing to the garden, blowing all the peony leaves off, the petals off, because they're just about done. So yeah, I'll show you the bags that I've made, and yeah, hi.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I'll ever figure out where the road goes.
For making the muffins, I wanted to use a healthier recipe because I don't really like using recipes that use like loads of sugar. So if I can help it, I will look for an alternative. So in this book, the Deliciously Ella plant-based cookbook, there's a muffin recipe. I think I might have made them before, I can't remember. But I have all the ingredients: blueberries, spelt flour, and this uses coconut sugar, and I do have some of that. A lot of these recipes are vegan. She doesn't use eggs, she's used ground chia seeds, but I am just going to use an egg. I make the banana loaf in here all the time, like I always have some in the freezer. Such a good recipe. I've made these apple and banana spelt muffins before as well. Where's the breakfast one? And I do like variations on the banana loaf and the muffins, and I use whatever fruit I have. So if you haven't got apple and banana, you could use apple and blueberry or pears. I did make pear and dark chocolate ones, they were really nice. Same with the loaf, I've used apple before or whatever. God, I can't find it now. There it is. Make it all the time, as you can see from the page, which is filthy and disgusting. But yeah, definitely recommend that one. Again, she uses chickpea water in place of an egg, but I mean, come on, I just use an egg. She also uses 190 mils of maple syrup. I never need that much. I either use maple syrup or I tend to use honey these days. It's much cheaper. And you can half that. I literally do not need that much. And it's really nice with dark chocolate chips as well. So, right, I've just put the oven on to heat up. I'm going to go and make the muffins.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and stop.
Just put up this little row of pegs. It is straight. It didn't go brilliantly, but it's up, and I'm not going to put anything heavy on them. So I've just been having a little faff about with what to put on it. I'm not quite sure yet, but quite like these things. Looks quite nice. And I've got my hanging plant I bought up there. It's in the dining room next to the bookshelf. Can't decide whether the star's a bit too big, but I like it. It's got a very homespun feel to the hooks. I keep wanting to call it shelf. Everything there has been handmade. So I made the little heart years ago. I made the star from willow at the palace, and the little copper heart is handmade as well, not by me. That was actually one of the items in one of my Christmas boxes quite a few years ago. And then up on the top, just got a few other nice bits and pieces, in my string of hearts is there, getting really long on one of the bits, and the other bit just is not growing at all, and that's been like a year or two at least. I don't understand why one of them's growing and the other one isn't. I don't even think they're the same plant. like it's two separate vines, but they seem okay there. Well, that one seems happy there, so maybe the other one will wake up a bit. The little hooks were from Matalan and they were £4, but they keep having events with 20% off, so I got it for 20% off, so I thought that was quite a good price, and it goes quite nicely with the other little shelf I've got there, which is just one of those little picture shelves, and I got that from B&M, and I think it was also about £4. But I really like the hooks.